أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. آمين. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In Islam, to you Moors, brothers and sisters are the main three. In a hearty Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah to our brothers and sisters on Africa Prime. And I extend that same hearty greetings of Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah to our brothers and sisters in the noble Islamic world. Islam. Just thought I'd give you this brief video message today, you brothers and sisters, especially the brothers and sisters in the More Science Temple of America, the now Resurrection More Science Temple of America, Al-Qiyamah Udin, okay? Serious. I consider myself the main disciple of Timothy Dingle-El-Noble, Alayhis was Salam, the rational legal prophet, the long-range successor to the prophet Noble Drew Ali Alayhis was Salam. See, because Noble Drew Ali and Marcus Garvey, may Allah be pleased with them, they came in the historical context and capacity as Jesus Christ and John the Baptist, that prophetic team, alhamdulillah. And that prophetic team had a comforter, which was Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the paraclete, you understand? What did Jesus say at the end of his ministry? I go, lest the comforter may not come. And when he comes, he shall lead you into all truth. Check this out. Now, if Nabi Ali alayhi wasallam and the Honorable Marcus Garvey alayhi wasallam, they came in the capacity of Jesus Christ and John the Baptist, where's their comforter? See, I think it's deep, it's powerful, I'm telling you. Timothy Dingle-El-Noble alayhi wasallam is the comforter to Noble Drew Ali and the Honorable Marcus Garvey, to Jesus Christ and John the Baptist in this new era time now. See, that's why on the back of this book, this diagram is on the back of this book. This is a serious diagram on the back of this book right here. So it's called a pictogram. See, it's called a pictogram. See, and I tried to write this on the chalkboard at this temple over there on Milton Avenue here in East Baltimore, and the brother that didn't like me erased it off. Didn't like me. You know why he didn't like me? Because I was lazy in my lessons. I knew my lessons. You understand? And I told them in the most mildest form possible, right, that they were behind. That's what us teachers, that's what us real pedagogues do. That's what us real Moorish American pedagogues, you understand me, MAPs, that's what we do. Any good teacher give his students tests to see where they're at along the way, along the road, so we can know how to administer them. You understand? Because Jesus Christ alayhi wasallam said the master must be wise and feed the soul what it can digest. See, you got to test people, see where they at, so you know what to say to them, so you can know what to give them, know what to feed them. See, we're scientists, we're aspiring scientists, we're Muslim scientists, you understand, of the first order. You understand? We need to understand that. We need to understand that. And we need to listen to people who really know what they're talking about. So that's why you have to, everything the prophet said, right? Everything the prophet said, this is a more science temple of America. You got the word science in the masthead of the organization, right? It's a scientific process. Everything we do is a scientific approach. You understand me? A scientific way of analyzing and observing, of ascertaining and extrapolating knowledge. You understand? Science means what? To know, to find out. You understand? That's what science means. Science means to find out why. where, what, who, how, you understand me, and how much, you understand, what it takes to affect this particular phenomenon or situation or circumstance, etc. See? And back to what I was saying about, I consider myself the main disciple of Timothy Dingle-El-Noble Drew Alayhis was Salam. Because he fulfilled the 50 years prophecy. See, Noble Drew Ali said, children, this will take you 50 years before you find out what I brought you. And if you're not careful, 50 years after I have gone on, you will not know that I've been here. You know. He said that prophecy right after he said that when he held up all his literature over top of his head. Told the boys, you better heed. You better heed. My words of spirit, you boys had better heed. I brought you everything it takes to save a nation. Now take them and save yourselves. If I can get you to think, I can get you to save yourselves. And right after that, he's going to lay the 50 years prophecy on them. I got into that. I got into that. In 1979, in May of 1979, fresh out of prison with the Dismal Crips, I was in, at 3911 Bell Avenue, sitting up under the Lord. You understand me? Had a big red number 10 on his robe, man. White fez. You understand? Powerful demonstrator, powerful preacher, man. He was throwing degrees across the altar. When he really get into it, start with, you know what I'm talking about. It get quiet as a pin drop. Baby, stop making noise. You know it's holy then. Baby, stop making noise. Quiet. You understand? I'll tell you something. Too bad y'all didn't meet him. Well, it may not be too bad. You'd be good. You see him in Barzak. You might see him in Barzak. You understand me? Barzak. The fundamentalists in Arabic, we call it the plane of soul. But in Islam, it's called Barzak. It's a realm before you get to Etheria, the spirit realm, where the angels who are near to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's where the court at. You know what I mean? Al-Maliki Yawm Midin. You just don't go straight up to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You gotta get oriented. You gotta get cleaned off. Your soul got to get cleaned off. In Barzak. Al-Barzak. The plane of soul. Well, anyway, was up in front of Timothy Dingle-El-Noble Drew L.I., the Lord. The Lord. He had a big number 10 on his robe. He called it his teaching robe, right? It was some Moroccan style. I forgot the name of it. It was a pullover with a V-neck. We had the big red number 10 on there, man. Holy Jard. Number the Holy Jard. You understand? See, I knew all my lessons and everything. I knew who he was, see. I knew who he was. See, seeing all these numbers and symbols and everything, Well, another Timothy told me about Timothy Dingle, Timothy Peniel, the old jail. You know what I mean? He's another holy man, but he's playing around scared. He's scared of Allah. Kind of like me, Allah. You get holy enough, Allah will visit you. Have strange dreams, man. Quote unquote. You have strange dreams, man. Dreams that will scare the crap out of you. You understand? And so much I can tell y'all, but what I want to tell you, what I really would like to talk to you about is the reason why I call myself the main disciple, because I specialize in the 50 years prophecy of Noble Drew Alayhis in this relationship to Timothy Dingle-El-Noble Drew L.I. in this New Era time, Alayhis, it's powerful stuff. You understand? And we need to understand from an Islamic standpoint, prophecy fulfillment, the importance of prophecy fulfillment, because they're miracles. I got a paper on that called the Signs of Allah document, right? It's really a chapter in my book, see. But I have a white paper on that called the Signs of Allah document. You understand? It talks about the importance of prophecy. It talks about the 50 years prophecy and Timothy Dingle-El's role in the fulfillment of the 50 years prophecy. Powerful stuff. Timothy Dingle-El-Noble Drew L.I. is the Muhammad of the movement. He's the one who ushers in Orthodox al-Islam in the movement. See, That clause about being patient and walking humbly with your God until the word comes. The word came down in 1978, October 10th, 1978. You know, the publishing date of this book. You understand me? By Gateway Press at 111 Water Street. How many times did Moses smite the rock? Get into it now. Hear me talking now. Woo! We ain't playing up here. I ain't playing up here. We ain't lying up here. You tell a lie up here if you want to. Lie across that altar if you want to up here. See what happened to you. You know, that's why certain members over there in East Baltimore in the Middle East neighborhood, right? They, you know, it's a storefront church. It's really not a temple. Bunch of liars up in there, disobedient people up in there, and conceited, right? They think they're smart and everything. They think they got it going on because they're young and got good jobs and got a little something. But they're conceited. They're disobedient. They're misguided. They're being stagnated, right? Because their teacher is a misguider, is a stagnator. You understand me? A disobedient one. You understand? And they're in trouble. They're in trouble. They're playing around. This thing is real. It's deep. It's holy. You understand me? This is holy fire. And you know, they got burnt. They don't feel the fire. You don't feel the heat yet. See, but they burning up. See, just haven't caught up with them yet. See, but some of us could see things. You know, some people walk past and you see the wave behind them. Yeah, I see fire behind them. You understand me? Fire behind them. This ain't caught up with them yet. It's like a lot of losers. I see lost behind them. You understand me? A lot of people, a bunch of darn losers don't even know it yet. Playing with this thing. You understand? I started playing with this thing when I got into the 50 years prophecy and found out the man actually fulfilled their prophecy. Then I started studying the fulfillment of prophecy from an Islamic standpoint. Man, this thing is deep, man. This is holy, man. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, is in charge of our lives, man. He is involved in our lives, man. He's involved with this nation, man. He sent Abraham Lincoln here, man. Am I talking now? He sent Ibrahim alayhi wa salam to free us from physical slavery. Then he turned around and sent Lut, you understand me, alayhi wa salam, to free us from mental slavery in the person of Nabi Ali alayhi wa salam. Stop playing. It's real. You understand? Okay? The word Tuesday was on my birth certificate. All these years I thought I was born on a Tuesday. No, I was not. And don't nothing happen for no reason at all. The book was published on a Tuesday in the Islamic calendar, exactly 50 years of the utterance of the 50 years prophecy. This is my demonstration. You understand? I am a Moorish American professor of the 3rd and 4th generation. You understand? No brag, just holy breath. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, and thank him for sending the prophets to this world to redeem man from the sinful and fallen stage of humanity back to the highest plane of life with his Father God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah Kabir, Kuli Shay in Qadir. Okay, it's the message I want to give you, brothers and sisters. Study the subject in the great Civil Bible and Law book. You know, get on page 11, subjects, document, subjects. You got 52 subjects, really. You got 26 from A to Z, first 26. Then you got another A to Z, numbered from A to Z, from A1 to A26. So it's a total of 52 together in all, right? Get into these subjects. You understand? That's the launch pad for studying this book, right? You might take a couple of them and master them. Each and every one of these subjects in page 11, subjects, right? Document subjects, right? You can write a book on it, get into it. You can write their seeds, right? They're planting an intellectual, scientific, and philosophical garden, okay? Till of the soil. You understand me? Garden tools are workshops of the mind too, you understand me? You do the little shovel, the little rake and everything. Garden tools, little snips and little shears. You even have knives. Certain kinds of knives they use at garden tools, the saw limbs and stuff there from, shrubs and trees and stuff like that. Tools of the workshop of the mind. All kinds of tools in the workshop of the mind. You understand? That's who we are. Allah Ta'ala, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala gave us. We're descendants of those he gave the first gift to. Logos Circle 7. We're the thinkers of the world. See? That's why Allah Ta'ala sent us the prophet to give us our thinking back, to restore our minds. Come, good people, said the prophet. I, your prophet, am sent to redeem this nation from mental slavery, which you have now. And I need every one of you who thinks your condition can be better. See? What do you say? If I can get you to think, I can get you to save yourselves. See? That which creates, that which saves, that which destroys. See? Logos, logical thinking. You understand? This is it. This is the truth. This is holy breath. This is al-haq. You understand? The truth. That's the message I want to give you more, okay? Get into that resurrection book. You understand me? Understand that book. Understanding the divine circumstances surrounding this book. How it came out and all. You understand? Come tell you, this is what's happening. This besides the Holy Quran, right? This is the most powerful book in the Western Hemisphere. If you only but knew. Okay? It has instruction on what we're supposed to be doing. We'll talk about that some other time. You have to probably come to the temple and learn that. You understand me? Sit on these committees. You understand me? That we're going to set up. Bismillah, fi sabilillah. You understand me? Okay? Have a good day. Stay prayed up. Stay straight. Obey the divine constitution, bylaws, and additional laws, right? Imitate the prophet. Alhamdulillah. Everything will be all right. I guarantee it. Alhamdulillah. Salam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa barakatuh. Islam.